Hey there, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to day 2, a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory episode number 55. All the fives today. So, I guess we should probably set a different like target to begin with. All the fives, let's go for 5,555 likes. I think you can make that happen. It's not too more than the usual target, of which you've pretty much been hitting lately. So still just want to say a huge thanks for all of your mega support. Honestly, what a start to FIFA 21. 55 episodes already. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here, and click the little notification bell. Become part of the Noti gang, and then you can let me know in the comment section every day that you are a part of the elite. Anyway, moving on into today's episode, there are some things I want to do. So I finished my weekend league 14-3. Yes, could have potentially played on. Sunday was more of a family day for me, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. So if that's what I get out of the weekend league, Gold 3 OP and a nice family day, I am all for that. And then it meant that I could also focus on Sunday night on getting some rivals done, because I have 5 rivals games left to play, which could potentially get me into rank 1, of which if I'd have played weekend league instead, I definitely wouldn't get into rank 1. So I figured we'd give it a shot. And there were some objectives that we could do as well, which were going to help us get to level 30. So essentially, I messaged my opponents at the start of the game, just saying, hey, if you'd like, we could play from 5-all. You know, we could get 5 goals each and then play so that we can maximize our points. And I didn't really get many responses on that. Like, I don't know whether a lot of people don't have their Xbox messages shown. I don't. You know, like, for example, I check afterwards, so I would miss a message at the start of the game if something like that happened. But, like, this guy didn't respond, and that's totally fine. You know, obviously, you know, we're trying to kind of warp the rivals' rewards or whatever. So, if people just want to play, that's totally cool, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Now, we just play this game out, and I think I was like 2-0 up or 3-0 up or something, and he ends up getting a couple goals back. I end up getting it back up to 4-2, and then Iñaki Williams hits a lovely goal into the bottom corner to get me up to 5-2. So if I win this game, perfection. Full points scored. So we get up to, do we push up to 6-2 right here? Iñaki again, such a great super sub. I definitely get more out of him as a sub than we do from a starter. So have no issue whatsoever about not putting him into my actual starting 11 right now, because he just does such a great job coming on. But this guy wasn't done yet. So he ends up getting like a goal there with Son. I think that might be Son's hat-trick. De Bruyne knocks it into Son again. This man is... he's quite the finisher on FIFA 21. I'd love to give him a go at some point. He's a left mid, though, and you know what? He's already got too many left mids, really, hasn't he? But when I go 7-4 up in the 90th minute, I think, you know what? Why not? Why don't we just let this guy have the maximum points he can get for a loss? So I stick one in the back of the net, of my own net. We take a 7-5 victory. Makes no difference to me, and it just gives him a little bit extra. So, you know, just be a nice guy every now and again. So he was on the cusp of hitting Division 1, actually. We had way more skill rating than him. That's kind of unfortunate for my opponent, I have to admit. But he was a good player. We end up getting full max points there up to 11,800. But it's going to take quite a lot, actually, in order to get what we want. You know, it's going to take some good results to get into rank 1. So this game right here, my opponent was playing so that he could score a goal in 200 matches. So he was absolutely fine by actually letting me have a high goal win. So we get max points again in this one. So GG's and thanks to that guy. He got what his objective he wanted to do done. I got what I wanted to get done. It was a perfect thing. He didn't need extra goals, so he didn't bother scoring them, I guess. And that's max points from 2 games. That brings us up to 12,750 with, I think, 3 games remaining. And with that second game of Rivals there completed week 6 silver for me, which actually got me enough XP to finally hit level 30. All right, so we got a decision to make now, boys, of which it was between 2. So although Bernat looks all right, and I have Neymar, it would be a great choice. he is like literally not a choice for me. It was either between Sabitzer or Lacazette. And those of you that are keen-eyed, you notice that we have quite a lot of Bundesliga players in our squad, quite a lot of Leipzig players, as well as having that Mukiele. I've decided to take Marcel Sabitzer as my 85 rated level 30 reward from FIFA 21 Season 1. And I've done that because I think he looks very good as a box-to-box midfielder. It fits what my current team setup is, and I don't think Lacazette would be like super meta with the pace that he's got. I'm sure he'll finish well, but we've got better at the moment, I think. I think we've got slightly better in our squad. So, yes, that's the choice that I've made. And we move on into another game of rivals here, of which we come up against a nice team. You know, I think maybe we slightly out-team him. Sabitzer gets a goal on his debut. It's a lovely strike as well. He's got 85 shooting, so I'm expecting from a box-to-box centre mid standpoint, I think he will actually get goals for us. And that's great because, like, yes, I think I can rely on Florenzi's shooting, but Goretzka was a little bit hit and miss in some circumstances. So, like, I can definitely rely on Sabitzer's shooting. He might even score some long shots and stuff. So, yeah, anyway, we're 2-1 up in this game. Again, my opponent didn't message me back, so he wasn't keen on the 5-all and then start from there. But we're having what is a high-scoring game right now anyway, so it looks as though points are going to be okay from this one. I kind of get this game turned around on me, though. Like, I was 2-1 up, and he scored a couple of goals with Son, literally, like, back-to-back, and I'm 3-2 down. And I'm getting a bit stressed because this one's tough, and I need to get as many points as possible. There's not long left for me to try and secure rank 1. And I think I give away a penalty there. I'm not really sure how, but I stick down the middle, which is something I've been saying I'm going to keep doing. And I think I've saved nearly all the penalties since I've been doing that, which is kind of nuts, really. I then get gifted a penalty myself to equalise in this game. And I stick to my guns of top left with Neymar, and we get the equaliser with just a little bit to go. In terms of this match right here, nothing else happened. So a 3-all draw is not going to be ideal for points, but at least we scored 3 goals and we didn't lose. So I think it's still like more than a FUT Champs game. I think it's like 500 and something maybe. Let's have a little look, shall we? Plus 570. Like, it's not great, but we'll take it at this point in time. 2 matches to go and I'm still not in rank 1. This is now getting to the point where it's a little bit dangerous, all right? So, next game. Again, my opponent actually did message me back. He said, no, I can't be bothered. Let's just play. And totally fine. So, we just go into the game and we play it out as if we're trying to aim for a win, which, I mean, as you can see, after 15 minutes, we find ourselves 2 goals up. It is that man, Talisca, that has been scoring for us. And Talisca's actually going to push through here and get a first-half hat-trick from Cam. He has flourished since we've been playing him in that position. And then, unfortunately for me, in a game which looks like we're completely and utterly dominating, we are going to get a 3-0 rage quit, which doesn't give us maximum points. If only I could have scored 2 more and then he quit, then we would have actually got our main points. I think we miss out on a couple hundred right there. And that could be the difference. You never know, right? So, but a good win from us. You know, that was a solid performance, pushing us up to 1981 skill rating, nearly at that 2000. So plus 500 and then plus 270. Yeah, we only get 770 for that one out of a possible 950. And then the final game then, boys. We come up against this. And I have to say, like, right from the very get-go, I'm fairly confident when I see that team. There's just there's a couple of, like, starter players in there. And I think we out-team this guy. He's got some good players, though. And, you know, it's Division 1, so anything can happen. But I messaged this guy, and he didn't respond until I go 2-0 up, all right? And you take a look at this. So I messaged him a couple times, didn't respond. As soon as I scored the second goal, he hits the pause button and messages me back saying, yeah, okay, yeah, we can get the goals. 5-all, yeah? And I'm like, well, I've already scored 2 goals, so it should be 7-5 if you really want to get up to max points. I should have a 2-goal lead, and he wasn't having it. So I literally said to him, fair dues, mate, we'll play the game out as it is. And after that happened, I don't know whether or not I make the error, you know, from being like just, okay, well, fine, we'll play it out and just, you know, keep our morals, or whether or not he made the error of, you know, not, I don't know. Anyway, essentially, the second half does not go in my favour. He gets a goal back like instantly. I then give a penalty away, which gets Alphonso Davies booked. And at this point, I'm like, damn, maybe I should have taken his offer of just going a 5-5, even though I was 2 goals ahead. But Salah steps up, hits the bar. And then look at this from me. Oh, that's so poor. It's so poor. Just get rid of the ball, Tom. And he equalises. So, yeah, this game is actually going to go south real quick. And we are going to lose this one, which sucks. Considering I was 2 goals up. I thought I was going to walk away here with a good amount of points. I missed so many clutch chances. And I think that was just literally me being so, like, tense on the sticks, knowing that I needed to get points here. I concede a Salah header in the 80th minute to go 3-2 down, and then we instantly get through here from the kickoff, and I mess it up. I don't know what I'm doing. Just chip the goalkeeper, Tom, and we end up like not scoring from this free kick here. Does it hit the bar or something, or does the goalie save it? Come on, Neymar, wind it up, pal. What have we got going on in this one then? It just wasn't quite powerful enough. It was a wrong type of free kick from that distance. And I end up losing 3-2. So, yeah, GG's to that guy. Probably would have been better in that instance then for me to have said, yeah, fine, we'll go to 5-5, even though I was 2 goals up. He had a higher skill rating than me. He was over the 2,000 barrier, and he was a good player. So, yeah, unfortunately, I think that is not enough. I think 14,420 is not enough. Even if I'd scored 5 goals, I'd have only got a couple more, and still lost the game. I would have only got a couple hundred more points, which I still don't think is quite enough. I think you need to hit 15,000, which we are just shy of, really. You know, if we'd have got a good win there, then yeah, it would have all been a little bit different. But we weren't going to win that game because he turned it around no matter what, right? So yeah, I think rank 1 is such a long shot, really. We just need to maybe prioritise a few more games before the weekend league, you know, although that part didn't really matter, right? Because we still had 5 games left after we finished our weekend league. However, the more we can play before the weekend league starts, the more we would maximise our points. I just need to hope to have a slightly better week in Division 1, really. Getting, you know, better results, getting more of those plus 950s, which is really what is going to take you over up to that 15,000 mark. So yeah, let me know where you think you're going to finish in your respective leagues. Like Division 1 rank 2 for me is obviously still going to be pretty good. It's going to be like 4 rare mega packs actually. So that should still be quite nice, but we just miss out on the ultimate packs, I'm guessing, unless there's some sort of freak of nature where the points don't go up anymore. But I think it's already too close to call, really. So it's going to go over. So it's now time for pre-order packs and squad battles rewards. So another thing I did on Sunday night, instead of playing more weekend league, was just grinded out up to gold 1 in squad battles. I only had a couple thousand points, so I did have to play like 6 or 7 games of squad battles as well, which again takes a couple hours, doesn't it? So we focused on doing that so I could get a couple more coins, couple more packs in a slightly more chilled environment, you know, talking to my mates on Discord and then just playing squad battles in the background. We get a little Chilean centre mid. I think Vidal's possibly due an inform, isn't he, this week? Didn't he score a banger for Chile? Or a couple of goals or something. People are suggesting that he's going to get him. But we get Hunter cards out of the wazoo in this one. We keep getting them. I think I got a double Hunter card pack in the last one. We get a Hawk and a Hunter in this one. It's just like FIFA 20 could never. I wonder if they still sell. I should probably check because those ones are tradable. And I probably have a bunch of untradeable ones in my club anyway that I could be using. So I might sell the ones that could sell. A little Marlos from the next pack. Remember when he was a Brazilian, young, fresh-faced man in FIFA 12, and now he's got like the silver hair, and he's from a different nation all of a sudden? I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, I guess players do change nations every now and again. And then the final pack here, we are going to get ourselves a little board action. English Cam from Spurs, which of course is going to be the man himself, Dele Alli, with the tash on his new player picture. 83 overall. We do already have an untradeable one in the club, so we can just go ahead and stick this duplicate onto the trade pile, discard the next one, and keep him because he's French from a different league. I feel like maybe at some point he could sell. So despite despite Sergi Roberto being in form all week, I don't think his card's risen. I think he's still less than what I paid for him. So the saga continues, boys. We will keep Sergi Roberto until there is some sort of Barcelona requirement in marquee matchups and I can sell him for a bit. It looks like we might be keeping him forever though, boys. And I'm totally fine with that because it goes along with, again, like it keeps the saga going. It keeps the memes flowing as well, which I love to see. But yeah, as you can see there, 1 goal and 3 assists in the 6 games so far from Sabitzer. Some of that might be a couple squad battles matches, but the goal he did score was, of course, on his debut in Rivals. And I like him so far. Feels very good in the centre mid spot. And, of course, only playing on 8 chem right now. I think we will look to adjust the team for the next weekend league. Maybe tomorrow is when we can... I'm going to keep Neymar. So no matter what, the tradable stuff in that squad doesn't add up to much. And we've only got about 100k. So it doesn't add up to much change because we're not going to be able to afford much. But maybe we can bring some of our untradeable stuff off the bench into the squad. Maybe buy 1 or 2 more marquee players for the weekend league or something. Keep Neymar. I've been thinking about Rashford again, you know. I've been thinking. Might be a stretch because I probably can't afford him, but it would be quite nice, wouldn't it, to get him and Neymar up top. Oof, that would be spicy. But yeah, guys, do me a huge favour. Hit the thumbs up button. 5,555 likes today. All the 5s for episode 55. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. I thank you for that. Come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.